लितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लाङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामी नामिने। कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतसक्तसुदीननरम् सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेर स्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूरन। जरा खोल देना खिड़की। So today is disappearance of Srila Bhakti Kumud Sant Goswami Maharaj, one of the principal associates of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj was the last of the Srila Prabhupada's disciples to leave this planet. For several years he had given his holy association and his mercy upon the living entities. He came to Gaudiya Math at a very early age when he was only 10 years old. He joined when he was 10 years old and he left the planet when he was 98, I think 98. So 88 years of Mathavas, Srila Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj. And so much of service he has offered to Srila Prabhupada and to Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Mission and Chaitanya Math, etc. Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, we have a very strong bonding with Srila Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj. Specifically because most revered Srila Gurudev, when he was when he joined Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, Calcutta, at that time there was no mutt. It was in 1946 or 47. There was no mutt in Calcutta. So, our Param Gurudev was living in a rented house in Hazra Road. And our Gurudev joined the mission at that time. One time, few days after his, Matvas, Param Gurudev heard that Guru Maharaj's family members from Purva Ashram, earlier family, they are coming. They have found where our Guru Maharaj is, and then they are coming to inquire in the mutt. He came to know about this because when Param Gurudev was visited Gwalpada, at that time Guru Maharaj had associated with him, and Guru Maharaj was exchanging letters. Guru Maharaj was receiving the letters at the place of Radha Mohan Das Adhikari, a Grihastha Bhakta, disciple of Srila Prabhupada. So, Guru Maharaj's parents were not in favor of Krishna Bhajan. So, Guru Maharaj would secretly write letters and receive replies from Param Gurudev in the house of Radha Mohan Das Adhikari's house. So, later when Guru Maharaj left the family life or his parents and he joined the mutt, they inquired from Radha Mohan Prabhu and they came to know the address of Calcutta mutt, Hazra Road. Param Gurudev used to write letters from 8 number Hazra Road. So in this manner they came to know about the address, and then they came to inquire. So Param Gurudev came to know of this, and he immediately sent our Gurudev to Medinipur. Medinipur, by the efforts of our Param Gurudev, Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Vichar Jajavar Goswami Maharaj, there is a mutt. And the name of the mutt is Sri Shyamananda Gaudiya Mutt. Our Param Gurudev had collected so many funds for that particular mutt. Now it is under the supervision of Bhakti Vichar Jajavar Goswami Maharaj's descendants. Descendants means the parampara. So now our Gurudev was sent to Sri Shyamananda Gaudiya Mutt. This is the place where Guru Maharaj met Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj for the first time. Because after Prabhupada disappeared, there was some turmoil in Sri Chaitanya Mutt. Many disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they left Chaitanya Mutt, and some of them stayed there, but most of them had left. So Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj, Srila Jajavar Goswami Maharaj were staying in Shyamananda Gaudiya Mutt in Medinipur, and our Param Gurudev sent our Gurudev to him. This is the place where our Gurudev met Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj for the first time. And subsequently, on several occasions, Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj was approached by revered Gurudev, particularly after the disappearance of our Param Gurudev. He took instructions from Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and later he took instructions, or he saw Bhakti Kumud Sant Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj as non-different from his own Gurudev, that is Srila Bhakti Daitam Madhav Goswami Maharaj. Whenever he was in any trouble, whenever he needed any instruction, any guidance, he would immediately approach Srila Bhakti Kumud Sant Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. And when our Param Gurudev was requested by his god brothers to redeem the place of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's birth site in Puri, our Param Gurudev has taken up this mission of procuring that land. And Guru Maharaj, being a secretary of the organization during those days, he was in charge of performing all the official activities, writing letters to the judges or lawyers, or to the land officials, registering the land, procuring the land from the then existing tenants. There were many tenants who didn't want to vacate, due to which many persons, many disciples of Prabhupada, and even ISKCON had not really ventured to, they were not really successful in getting that land, because even though there was manpower, there was financial power, there was so much, but it was very difficult to get along with these people there who were tenants. And particularly ISKCON had this thing that there were many foreigners, so it was totally against the people there. So it was very difficult for how much our influence was there, it was not enough. So our Param Gurudev was approached, and Param Gurudev, taking the blessings of his own god brothers, taking their request on his head, he took up this mission. And Guru Maharaj, who was the secretary of the organization, he was in the forefront to deal with all the official matters. So our Gurudev, when he was staying in Jagannath Puri Dham, where will he stay? There is a mutt installed by Srila Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj. He told that you should stay in our mutt. Our Gurudev and our Acharya Maharaj, Pujapad Bhakti Saurabh Acharya Maharaj, who was Gauranga Prasad Prabhu at that time, they were staying in Santa Goswami Maharaj's mutt, because staying outside may be little dangerous. Any time in the night or during some other time, the tenants can attack and kill, anything they can do. They were very, very what do you call they were totally against anyone procuring that land, so they can go to any extent for that. So our Gurudev and Srila Acharya Maharaj, they stayed in Santa Goswami Maharaj's mutt. And our Pujapad Bharati Maharaj, he would say that one time during Rath Yatra, many devotees will come. Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj has his own disciples. Therefore, our Bharati Maharaj, they told that Maharaj, now this is Rath Yatra time, many of your members of the mutt will come. So we will stay outside for these number of days, because you will not be able to provide accommodation for your own people. We will stay outside, and after the mutt gets emptied, we will come back again. For which Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj told in a very thunderous way, you are doing the service of our Gurudev. This is our duty to procure the land of our Gurudev, which you are doing. You have taken up this responsibility. And if I don't serve you, if I don't, give accommodation to you, what kind of service am I doing to my Gurudev? Therefore, you don't have to go anywhere else. Just stay here. You perform all the official duties staying in our mutt. So this was the kind of relation that Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj had, or we had with Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj. Our most revered Srila Gurudev also, we have seen that he would visit Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj. Maharaj would say that Maharaj sit on the seat, but Guru Maharaj would never sit on same asana or on the equal asana of as Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj. He would sit on the floor, and at best, at most, he would sit on a seat which is lower to Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj, but never on the equal level as Santa Goswami Maharaj. There are many affectionate conversations that have happened. Guru Maharaj would go several times to seek his blessings, and on particular days when they invited our Gurudev to visit the mutt, he would go in the initial days, but later, because of not good health, Guru Maharaj was not able to visit, but he would make sure that he would send some of his disciples to Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj's mutt with some honorarium, with some pranami. Today is a festival there, the festival of the Thakurji's inauguration or Thakurji's installation ceremony. Therefore, take this money and give it on my behalf. So, Guru Maharaj would visit every year, and whenever he couldn't, he would send some of his disciples as representatives to take part, and then he would give some money at that place. And whenever we visited Sri Sant Goswami Maharaj's mutt, and I think whenever you ever visited Sri Sant Goswami Maharaj's mutt in Behala or any other place, and if you simply tell that you are a disciple of Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, the way they honor, they respect you and they treat you is beyond any imagination. What it means is how much our Gurudev had been serving Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj, how much they have become, they have seen the affection of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj towards our Gurudev, that they would want to extend it to the family members also. Whenever Guru Maharaj went to Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj's mutt, he would never let him go without eating prasad. He would always make him take something or the other. Guru Maharaj was not fond of rasgullas. He would not eat rasgullas. But when he went to Sant Goswami Maharaj's mutt on one occasion, and then Maharaj told you should take, and Guru Maharaj honored it. Because Maharaj had given it, so how can I say no to it? So, and on several occasions, even though Guru Maharaj's health was not good, because he went to Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj's mutt and he would serve him, Guru Maharaj would honor it. One time I remember that, someone told me, I was not there, but, the Guru Maharaj's servant told, no, Guru Maharaj cannot take this. He cannot digest this. His food should be very light. He cannot take this. Then Guru Maharaj told, no, this is the affection of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj. How can I not accept it? So Guru Maharaj accepted whatever was served in that mutt because, the love that he had or the faith that he had in Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj. He saw him as his guardian. And one time I went also along with, not one time, 2-3 occasions I went, but on one occasion when we went, the devotees there offered prasad. And that time Guru Maharaj was even more in his advanced age and his stomach was a lot more upset than what it was previously. But when they offered, Guru Maharaj had accepted prasad on that day. He said, no, I have to take prasad here because Sant Goswami Maharaj has affection for me, he has love for me. So his prasad was carried along with him. We know that they will not leave us without taking prasad. So our Tatpar Maharaj cooked and he took prasad along with him. But there, his plate was served, and in that plate, the whatever preparations were made in the temple, they were also served to him. So in this manner, and they do this even today. If you go to their mutt and you will never go without, they will not let you go without feeding anything to you. This is the kind of love that they share. So our Gurudev also, here is a video that you can see that how Guru Maharaj was caressing the body of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj. I was there physically, personally at that time, witnessed this directly. What kind of love, attachment he has towards Sant Goswami Maharaj, that he was crying like a child who is being separated from the mother. Sri Sant Goswami Maharaj was in a very advanced age at that time. He performed the pastime of not speaking, not doing any physical action. He was on the bed for I think almost 3 years. And Guru Maharaj visited him at that time. And he had garlanded him, and Guru Maharaj could not check his tears. Immediately he started crying. And he placed his hands on the feet of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj. He massaged, he was caressing the feet, and he was taking the hand of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj, placing it on his head, and he was crying because Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj is he may leave the planet any time, so he was very much in distress by seeing the Vaishnavas leaving the planet. And the servants of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj, Sant Goswami Maharaj was not speaking. One of the servants of Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj told Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, President of Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, has come to see you. We also used to inform Guru Maharaj whenever someone like that came to see him when he was performing these pastimes of not speaking. We used to inform him. So similarly, they informed that Guru Maharaj, Param Pujya Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj came to see you to have your darshan. Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj was not speaking, but on that day, he said, He just responded. So he gave an expression with his eyes and with the mouth, what are you saying? Then the Sevak, his disciple, repeated into his ears the same, that he came. Then you will not believe, he said, Aho Bhagya, Aho Bhagya. I am greatly fortunate. I am greatly fortunate. Our Sant Goswami Maharaj said that he was not speaking anything. But on that day when he heard the name of Guru Maharaj, immediately he responded, oh, I am greatly fortunate. You see the kind of bonding that these Vaishnavas have. We think that Vaishnavas don't know anything. They are on the bed means they are also sick, they are also ill, like any other ordinary old man. But their activities, their pastimes are beyond any human comprehension. So this is the kind of exchange that Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj had with our Gurudev, or our Gurudev had with Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj. And several occasions he had accompanied Most Revered Srila Gurudev to different parts of the country on preaching tour. Our Gurudev used to invite him that you please come. He took him to Jammu Kashmir, he took him to Punjab, he took him to several places for preaching. He would say that simply by your presence everyone will get benefited. You are the recipient of Srila Prabhupada's mercy, and simply by your presence everyone will get purified. Please come. He would speak broken Hindi, he would not speak very good Hindi, but yet Guru Maharaj would say, no, simply by your presence, whatever you speak, the language has no barrier. Language is not a barrier to preach Krishna Bhakti. Your presence is simply sufficient. Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj is a very good kirtaniya. He used to sing melodiously, beautiful kirtans, right from his childhood. He had this affinity to perform kirtans, and many persons would get attracted to his, melodious kirtans. And he had the capacity to sing kirtans for hours together, not 15-20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, and then exhausted. He would perform kirtanas for hours together. There are many pictures you can see where Sant Goswami Maharaj in our mat, he had come for attending the annual functions, and then he would perform kirtans vigorously. Such a, what do you call, melodious kirtans he would perform, and his Harikatha was also very, very attractive. His Harikatha was so powerful and attractive that anyone who heard his Katha would instantly get, the highest knowledge. And the way he would, preach uncompromisingly is something that we need to, take a note of. In one of the assemblies in Behala Gaudiya Math, he was speaking Harikatha, and then there were some guests, chief guests, they were invited to speak Harikatha. There was a old, Brahmana who has taken a Brahminical birth, old man. He is he speaks a lot about philosophy. He was, asked to speak Harikatha during that annual function, and then he was speaking about Aham Brahmasmi, that I am Brahman, and Jivo Brahmaika Naparam, the living entity is nothing but Brahman. So in this manner he went on delivering Harikatha for stipulated time, because Sant Goswami was very strict at time. Our Bharti Maharaj used to say Sant Goswami was very strict. If anyone is given 10 minutes, he has to stop in 10 minutes. If it goes to 11th minute, he will snatch the mic from him. He was very strict. So that person spoke Harikatha and then he sat. Then when Sant Goswami Maharaj's address, time for his address came, then he stood up and he started speaking Harikatha. And then he told, one of our previous speakers, he told, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Jivo Brahmaika Naparam, the living entity is nothing but Brahman. So then, very, emphatically, he asked, are you Brahman? I was like little frightened. Are you Brahman? Yes, I am Brahman. Are you Brahman? Then he went to him with his fist that he would blow on his face. Are you Brahman? And he was like, no. He said, Brahman means nirvikara. There is no transformation in Brahman. There is no reaction. Brahman means nirvikar, no transformation. Happiness, distress, there is no expression, there is no feeling, there is nothing. Brahman means nirvikar. Do you admit that Brahman is nirvikar? Yes, Brahman is. Then why do you have vikara? You are not Brahman. Then he said, no, I am not Brahman. Then, so in this way, practically he told to everyone that Jiva is not Brahman. So he was audacious, very, very, strong and powerful in his Harikatha. And he would not fear to speak with such, conviction, because Prabhupada's power was there in him. As a child, when he was just 10 years old, he came to the mutt. And also in his childhood, he did not show much interest in his material studies. His father thought, why this fellow is not studying properly. He took birth in Narma, in Medinipur. His elder brother also not very good at studies. Similarly, he was also not good at studies. There were three brothers, Radheshyam, Radha Madan Mohan, and Radha Raman. Radha Raman is his name. Sant Goswami Maharaj. He was the third son. Radhashyam, Radha Madan Mohan, and Radha Raman. Because in their house there is a family deity, Radha Kishoriju. Radha Kishoriju. 400 years. For 400 years the worship is going on. It's an ancestral deity, Radha Kishoriji, They have been worshipping for 400 years. And his father is an ardent worshipper of Radha Kishoriji, as his parents or as his ancestors were. And so he was born in such a pious and devoted family. His father was an astrologer also, and very pious and devoted family. Similarly, mother also. His father's name is Vaikuntha Nath Rai, right? Vaikuntha Nath Rai is his father's name. Mother's name is Ratnamayi Devi. Both of them very devoted. And in such a family he took birth. So, right from his childhood, he had been hearing the kirtanas, he had been singing kirtanas, he had been offering worship, he had been offering prayers. In this manner, right from his childhood, his surroundings were like this. And his father used to conduct, every year, his father used to conduct 1 month long religious assemblies where sannyasis and renunciates from different parts of the country, from North India, from South India, from East India, from Varanasi, etc., from all the places, he would invite the sadhus and would conduct religious assemblies for 1 month. So that was what was going on in his house every year, annually, and then this was the kind of atmosphere that Radha Raman Prabhu was brought up in. And therefore it was so obvious, or you can say that it became so obvious why Radha Raman developed only taste towards devotional activities, not towards material studies. One time, some disciples of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, they came to Medinipur. This Narma is in Medinipur, close to Kharagpur. They came to Medinipur, and there the person who is organizing these annual meetings met the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, or the members of Sri Gaudiya Math. They were Srila Van Goswami Maharaj and Srila Pranavanand Das Brahmachari. At the time it was later Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Swarup Puri Goswami Maharaj and other members. They were in Medinipur. So the person who conducted the annual religious meetings, he happened to see these members of Gaudiya Math, and he was extremely delighted. He told that there is one person by the name Vaikuntanath Rai here. He has family deities Radha Kishoriji. Why don't you please come and visit that place? Because the members of Gaudiya Math, Srila Bhakti Hridaya Van Goswami Maharaj, Srila Puri Goswami Maharaj and Puri Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Shirupa Puri Goswami Maharaj, Swarup Puri Goswami Maharaj, all of them, they went to collect funds for Navadvip Dham Parikrama. Annually they would go to different parts of Bengal and collect funds for Navadvip Dham Parikrama and invite them for participating in it. So they were invited in the house of Vaikuntanath Prabhu, where Vaikuntanath Prabhu heard Harikatha from these sadhus. He heard the philosophy of Sri Chaitanya Math or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Radharaman, as a small boy, also got an opportunity to associate with these sadhus and serve them during these few days of stay. And Vaikuntanath Rai Prabhu personally helped collecting funds for Prabhupada. Even though there was no relation yet that has happened, but still, he had so much love and affinity towards sadhus that he tried to help them in whatever manner he could. So he took them to various places and he collected funds. After coming to Mayapur Dham, Srila Van Goswami Maharaj and others, they told Prabhupada how they met a very pious and devoted family, Srila Vaikuntanath Rai's family, and how they helped them collect funds, without any prior introduction or knowledge about each other. And then they also told they have a youngest son, his name Radharaman, and he is very, very simple and very devoted to sadhus. He has a very good, attachment in the service to the sadhus. If he can stay in the mutt, then his future will be very bright. In this manner, Bhakti Goswami Maharaj told Srila Prabhupada. So the subsequent year again, during the religious meeting time, these devotees went from Gaudiya Mutt and they preached, Krishna Bhakti. Everyone got attracted by this, and now Vaikuntanath Prabhu had developed taste to come and meet Srila Prabhupada in Mayapur. For having heard Srila Prabhupada's disciples speak about him and about Chaitanya's philosophy. So Vaikuntanath Prabhu one day brought Radharaman and his wife along with him to Mayapur. No, he came to Calcutta first. And even before that, he was informed, Prabhupada and the members of the mutt were informed that, one person from Medinipur, Narma, is going to come. You please, give him proper accommodation and treat him nicely. So as soon as Vaikuntanath Prabhu came, everyone welcomed him with their heart, and nice accommodation, nice prasad, everything was arranged for him. Now he was very much attracted by the hospitality that he has received, and Srila Prabhupada told that I heard about you from these persons, and I am very happy that you are assisting in the service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Navadvip Dham Parikrama. Srila Prabhupada was very much pleased with him, and I'm just trying to skip so many places because we don't have much time here left. He brought Radharaman also along with him, and he told, Prabhupada was also saw him, Radharaman Prabhu, a small boy. He heard from Pranavananda Prabhu and also from Bhakti Goswami Maharaj about Radharaman. And Ban Goswami Maharaj told to the father of Radharaman Prabhu, will you leave the child in the mutt? His future will be very bright. He can become a very nice devotee. For which Vaikuntanath Prabhu has not objected. He told, yes, but I have a request. Can my son study while staying in the mutt? Will you get him admitted to school when he is staying in the mutt? For which Prabhupada immediately agreed. Yes, I will get him educated in the school. You please leave him here. So at first he was admitted into some modern school or something like that in Calcutta, which is close to Scottish Church College. He studied there, and there in his studies he was very good. Previously at house he was not studying properly, but now while staying in the mutt, his studies were very nice. He became a very bright student. And after coming back from his school, after finishing his homework and other assignments, he would serve the disciples of Prabhupada. He would clean their room, he would wash their clothes, he would mop their floor, and he would offer prasad to them, cleaning the vessels. In this manner, he would, in his time after his school hours, he would engage in various service activities. Srila Prabhupada was very much impressed by his service activities. Now, after finishing his studies, Srila Radharaman Prabhu, he asked Prabhupada through some of his disciples that he has a desire to study Sanskrit language, because by going through Sanskrit, by learning Sanskrit language, there will be lot more possibility to understand Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and Bhakti Sandarbha. So many scriptures are there in Sanskrit language. So he got it asked Prabhupada through some of his disciples, for which Prabhupada immediately accepted. Yes, you can learn Sanskrit, you have to go to Mayapur for that. So from Calcutta, he was sent to Mayapur. And in Mayapur, he was learning Sanskrit from Gaura Das Pandit, who would teach him Hari Bhakti Vyakaran. Through Hari Bhakti Vyakaran, he would teach Sanskrit, and Srila Sant Goswami Maharaj, who was Radharaman Prabhu, small boy, is learning Sanskrit from him. Srila Prabhupada had a desire to, present dioramas, exhibitions in Mayapur to preach about Mahaprabhu and his mission. Who would be speaking there? Radharaman was one of those who would be involved in speaking. There would be dioramas, and then there would be some presenters who would tell what that picture is depicting. Srila Prabhupada would go in disguise and to hear what the brahmacharis, the mutt, are speaking. So Prabhupada was going to various places, and he also came to Radharaman Prabhu. While Radharaman Prabhu was telling to all those onlookers of that particular exhibit, he was explaining. And then after all the crowd in front of Radharaman Prabhu left, Radharaman Prabhu saw from behind, it looks like Srila Prabhupada. When Prabhupada was walking away, he saw it looks like Srila Prabhupada. Immediately he rushed to him and he offered obeisances. Prabhupada, I am very sorry, I didn't see you, I didn't observe that you were in the crowd. Prabhupada, very satisfied, he left. In the evening, he called everyone and he told, I heard what people are, how our brahmacharis are speaking on various exhibits. He told this Prabhu, he has to still learn a lot. He has no understanding of Krishna Tattva yet. He is speaking some or other stories, but not in relation. To some others, you are exhibiting your scholarly nature, or you are exhibiting that you are a scholar while speaking about the exhibit. You have to have devotion. And when it came about Radharaman Prabhu, he told, yes, he will become a very nice preacher. He knows how to speak. He has the knack of presenting things as per the crowd. What they need, he knows. And with apt examples, he had presented. So in this manner, he was pleased with Radharaman Prabhu. And then, later again, Srila Prabhupada desired to have another exhibit in Dhaka, the current day Bangladesh, those days East Bengal. So who would go? Our Prabhupada told Radharaman Prabhu should go. And also others, they told that Radharaman Prabhu has done such a nice job in our Mayapur exhibits, and he has experience also, he should be sent to Dhaka. For which Prabhupada said, yes, I am also of the opinion that he should be sent. But Radharaman Prabhu has a problem. The problem is that he doesn't want to leave the school. He is learning Sanskrit language. So he told, if I go to Dhaka, already during the exhibition in Mayapur, I missed so many classes. I'm already behind, And then Prabhupada, this was sent to Prabhupada, message was sent to Prabhupada that he doesn't want to miss the Sanskrit classes. Prabhupada called Radharaman Prabhu, please come. You should not wait to perform Krishna Bhakti. You should not wait for anything to perform the service. After I get particular eligibility, I will do a service. It is not right mentality. When you perform service, eligibility will automatically come from above. Learning Sanskrit language, if it cannot be utilized for service, or if service is coming and you are attached to learning language, then it is not good. When you perform service, automatically eligibility will come. After which, Radharaman Prabhu immediately left for Dhaka, and then he served Prabhupada there, for which Prabhupada was pleased. Srila Prabhupada initiated him in 1930 with Harinam, along with his father and also mother. I also heard that his brothers were also initiated. And the name was not changed when he received Diksha. In 1934 he received Diksha. 1934 when he was 20 years old, he received Diksha and his name was Radha Raman Das Brahmachari. No change in name. And he was also offered saffron cloths by Prabhupada. And then after that, Srila Prabhupada disappeared in 1936, and Srila Bhakti Kumud Sant Goswami Maharaj stayed in Shyamananda Gaudiya Math after Prabhupada's departure, and then he later took sannyas in 1942 from Srila Bhakti Vichar Jajavar Goswami Maharaj in 1942. Tota Gopinath, right? I don't exactly remember the place. In 1942 he received where it is there. I need to find where exactly it is. So in 1942 he received Harinam. I don't exactly remember the place. And in 2012 he made his disappearance on the 12th of here it is. He received Diksha sannyas at where is it written? I still can't find where it is written. In 2012, he disappeared from this material world on the 6th of January in the middle of night at 1 hour and 6 minutes. He made his disappearance on the Gaura Trayodashi, on the 13th day of the bright fortnight. That is, today is his disappearance tithi. I pray my respectful obeisances unto the feet of Most Revered Sant Goswami Maharaj. May he free me from any offences that I might have committed to him knowingly or unknowingly. May he bestow me strength to perform the service of Most Revered Srila Gurudev, who is non-different from him. May he bless me that I serve Srila Gurudev birth after birth and follow his instructions without any deviation. Vancha kalpitarubhyasya kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki jai. Paramaraditam Patita Pavana Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitya Lila Pravishthom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Daita Madhava Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Ji Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shadu Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Jai Nitya Lila Pravishthom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Kumud Sant Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Tadiyatiro Bhav Titi Puja ki jai. समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।